Jack Buckley joins us on the program, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have audio of Jack.
I can't hear Jack at all.
Jack. That's okay.
That's okay.
I can see Jack.
Yeah.
This happened last time with Jack. We could see him, but we didn't believe him because we couldn't hear him.
Can I hear Jack?
Can we hear Jack?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear Jack. That's good.
Hello,
hey, welcome
mate.
to the show.
Welcome back.
Sorry to ruin the momentum of that enormous build-up.
That was pretty good, I thought. I don't know, was I missing it? I don't think I missed anything.
No, I reckon you hit it on nail on the head
nail on
there.
the head.
I'll take that every day of the week.
Jack Buckley, you joined us in February. How's the preseason at the Giants been, mate?
Yeah, it's been big as they always are. It sort of gets to this point of the year or late Feb, where you just want to see some oppo and, start body spoiling rather than looking after your teamates.
Yeah, exactly.
Mainly.
Right.
So, yeah, we're keen to rip in, that's for sure.
I had a phone call with you last Friday, I reckon, and you were heading home after one of the single best day of the calendar year, other than the grand final that we're about to play in. The last day of preseason, finally flipped into the in-season mode.
There's nothing better than that drive and that meal that night. And then, had the weekend off and back in the in-season schedule this week, which, as we all know, is just is a special feeling.
Can you talk to our listeners and our viewers about the difference between defending against teammates and opposition? Because you speak about hit some oppo. How many gears back are you as a defender? Are you in gear 2, gear 3, gear 4? Like if gear 6 is grand final, Jack Buckley, what gear have you been in against oppo, your teammates?
I'd say in the air, you're probably about gear 4, gear 3, because if you come across and knee up,
yes,
and corky Toby Green, like I'm getting delisted the next morning by Jack McCartney. So you've got to play it real smart in the air. On ground level, you still got to,
you play
play with pride, and that's still gear 6. But in the air, you got to look after each other and temper back those body spoils. So I look forward to bringing those back out.
Have we got Jackie's Backman of the Year trophy that we definitely have made up?
I don't think we physically have got that one to him. I think it's at the post. It's in our PO box. Actually,
the Perth Mint here in Western Australia, Jack.
Not to be mistaken for the Bell Tower. We were just at the Bell Tower.
So the Perth Mint, they are creators of all things sort of metallic and
money
minerals.
and mint and gold and all.
Maybe
the rest
we could
of it.
get something coined.
Well, we could get a coin. We could get a coin.
The pride's enough.
No, we can get a coin.
But I'll take what I'll also, I'm a
Hamish and Andy already did a coin. Let's get a trophy.
So I'll take whatever you got.
Yeah, let's get a trophy.
We did have someone on the podcast, haven't released this guest interview, who was a Golden Fist winner. He's won 3 of them, and he has confirmed he is sending one to the program to live right here at BackChat.
Wow.
So, that's great, but this isn't the BackChat Backman of the Year. What advice would you give, Jack, for aspiring backmen around the country? What do you think it takes? You know what it takes, but what do you think it takes to win this award for 2024?
Well, I think the way we like to play is you get your fist out as much as possible, and you put it in as many rows deep as you can when you're up against the boundary. And the further, the deepest row you can, the more votes you get off Scully and Hammer.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that's only going to lead to the victory at the end of the day. So I'd say the more big, and just while we're talking about the Golden Fist, it's a shame to see it's lost its way as an award, and now all of a sudden it's just going to halfbackers getting
Nick Dacos
30,
getting 30. You're not a defender, Nick.
It's a real passionate. Me, Connor Iden, Sam Taylor, we hate what's become of that. So
no true words have been said. No true words have been said. We'll get you a trophy.
Nick Dacos didn't win the Golden Fist last year. No.
Nah, he couldn't have. He could have.
It would kill me.
Spud'd be turning.
It would be ripping the soul out of backmen across the country. Now, just take a little break from footy for a second, Jack. I saw this pop up across socials, and it was one big reason why we did want to chat to you. Doing some very, very good things with the Australian Red Cross Lifeblood and Cancer Council over in New South Wales. Let me call it Stand Up to Cancer While Sitting Down. I enjoy that a lot.
Yep.
Over the last year, I've got the Long Live Team Jace Nelson. I don't know if you can see us. Bands, we've been donating blood, getting on board there. But you're running your own stuff as well, encouraging people to donate blood. Can you give us a little bit of background there, mate, and what you're doing there? Because I think it's outstanding.
Yeah, so basically about a week ago, we did a campaign, Cancer Council combined with Lifeblood, and did the stand-up while sitting down to cancer. And it was basically just getting people who have been affected or had their own personal connections to cancer patients and sharing their stories and hopefully encouraging people to go out there and donate and just sort of getting across the ease it is to go out and donate and how accessible it is, and how when you bring people on with you, just the enormous impact that can leave on just everyone who's been touched by it and everyone who's living through it right now. And you know how many people out there who have their own stories, as I know you do, that it's a really helpless feeling when you're watching someone go through cancer treatment or any form of treatment like that. And all you wish you could do is just help in any way. And I guess this is one of those ways that may seem small, but the more people do it, the bigger impact it will have. And that's all you can sort of ask when you've been affected by it in any way.
Yeah, I mean, mate, I was talking about with Scully before. We were young when obviously cancer touched your family, and you don't really get the understanding I didn't at that age as a mate of mine, but then obviously seeing what you've gone through with Jace, like going there, sitting down for an hour or two or however long it is to give blood, the effect that it has on families as a 7 or 8 year old or whenever you were dealing with it in your family, Bucks, you probably don't get. But when you go in there now, you go out, like the people in there are awesome, they're lovely, and you just walk out of there with a bit of a pip in your step, I think. It's bloody easy to do, and it does really, really help out.
Yeah, 100%. And I think when you've got that own sort of connection through it personally, like I'm going out there to hopefully not have another sort of 6-year-old kid go through what I had to go through, or like Scully with his brother, Jace, it's just sort of you're going out there to prevent that from potentially having the same end result to them. So when you go into those places and you see it firsthand, which I sort of at that young age as we were, and I mean, your family was a massive part through that whole period. And I remember I was with you and I found out it was just sort of a tough time, and you lean on the people around you. And so now we've got that perspective of what it actually looks like. You just want to do whatever you can possible to get out there and, help someone else's journey through treatment just somewhat easier, as I know it's not going to be anything easy, but you just want to be able to lend a hand in any way possible.
So, Jack, you lost your mother at a young age. I lost my brother last year to cancer, and it's an absolutely brutal disease. And what you're doing with the campaign Stand Up to Cancer while sitting down, what we're doing over this side with Long Live Jace Nelson, I would strongly encourage people to get down to their donation centres. They're all across Australia, and donate blood. A couple of stats to roll out here. Currently more than 10,000 blood donations are needed every week to support over 1 million people living with and beyond cancer. This is expected to increase by 75% in the next 20 years. So it means they're going to need even more blood donors. People living with cancer are Australia's biggest users of donated blood, with 34% of all donated blood collected in Australia used to treat cancer and blood diseases. So it's a massive requirement. It's not an infinite resource. They can't produce it. They need people to donate blood to do it. So I would like, and we're going to have to take this offline and chat about it, Jack, but I think we can work together on this one. I think we can potentially join forces, both sides of the country, get people down there donating blood, and get people, no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're not signed up to Long Live Jace Nelson. It doesn't matter if you're doing the, stand up while sitting down to cancer. It doesn't really matter if you get down and donate blood. That's the main thing.
It's all going to the same place.
Correct. I think we got to join forces and do that. What do you reckon?
Absolutely. Nothing would make me happier. And to do it with great people like yourselves who have their own stories is, it's amazing that, we're in the position that we're able to encourage other people out there to do the same. So whatever we can do as a collective, we'll do, and do it with a smile on our face and bring along as many people as possible.
Bloody great stuff. Now it's 9 p.m. over East, so
get to bed.
We need to send him to bed. He's in game mode now. So I've got 2 more questions back on the footy stuff. Collingwood round 1, there's been a little bit of noise, and we're not looking to stitch you up with any quotes coming out, or Jack Buckley says this, but are you looking forward to that big clash round 1? I mean, coming up against the premiers, there's no bigger challenge.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't feel like I need to say anything at this point because a lot's getting said anyway. So from, as a backman, we like to stay out of the media. So I'm just looking forward to, just getting out there, and it's going to be an awesome stage. And I mean, it's such a privilege to be able to play at home round one against the reigning premiers. It's a sort of stage that we haven't gotten too often in the past. And it won't be lost on us how important it is to go out there round opening round 0, and show the world what we can bring this season. And we can't wait to get another crack at Collingwood and start off the season a bit better than we did last year.
Bloody great stuff, Jack. To finish it off, I'm sure you have been playing along at home, but
obviously,
we want to champion backman here on the podcast at all times.
Yep.
And we thought, one, let's sponsor Jack Buckley. Right, that was number one.
That was number one. Yes.
And then we thought, why stop at Jack Buckley? I mean, we love Jack Buckley, and he's the inaugural winner of the BackChat Backman of the Year award. But we thought, why don't we sponsor a player from every club, a backman more specifically,
a dour defender from every football club in the country.
So we've been going through all the clubs. The current sponsorships announced so far at Adelaide, Nick Murray; at Brisbane, Harris Andrews; at Carlton, Mitch McGovern; at Collingwood, Isaac Quainer; at Essendon, Nick Martin. Caveat, if I don't see him in the back line in the first 10 minutes of the first game they play, Mason Redmond will be coming in as the player. Heath Chapman, when he gets back from injury.
Brennan Cox beforehand.
No, Alex Pearce changed that.
Yeah, Alex Pearce beforehand.
Sam de Koning at the mighty Geelong Cats. Sam Collins at Gold Coast.
Yep.
And we are very happy to announce the GWS player, everybody, is Jack Buckley.
What an honour. I mean, I just couldn't be more chuffed, essentially. And just that combined with the BackChat Backman of the Year, you guys are too good to me.
There's actually,
I don't know how many, I don't know the heights he can reach. I don't know where it is. Maybe Premiership. So
probably.
Obviously, we wanted to realistically sponsor him. He's already got a sponsor. Yep. GWS do player sponsors. Already got one.
Are we surprised? No.
Are we surprised? No. So we didn't really just want to say move aside. Whoever I don't know who your sponsor is. You can give him a shout out if you want. But
I don't know either.
Move it to the side, and then
this group of players
are going to get hats and shirts.
This group of players. I mean, all Australian. Yeah. Awesome. Great job, boys.
Yeah, well done.
BackChat sponsorship
team
defender.
of the year.
I mean, tell you what, Jack, it's
I
great
know
for
what
you
I play for.
Yeah,
exactly
right.
Oh,
Mate,
shit.
Go to bed.
Yep.
Good luck round 0 if we don't speak to you. We'll be tuning on from the BackChat studios. And thank you very much for joining us today, mate.
No, thanks, boys. Thanks for having me and helping me spread the word.
Very good. Get out and donate.